Boys and girls, we would like to assure you that this is a fairy tale. Yes, we would like to be able to assure you, but somewhere out there may be a family just like this. It could even be your family. This is Baron Hardon, the former pop singer Johnny Racket. And this is his wife, the lovely Marion Labrassiere, formerly the landlady of the Missing Horseshoe. And this is their young son Norm, short for Enormous. And here is our hero, Billy Brimpton, the Baron's handyman. The Hardon family lived peacefully at Hardon Hall until that fateful day when history caught up with them.
Baron, I've got a letter for you. You got any food? I'm hungry.
It's the tax man. He wants tax on the gold we found in the cellar. He wants £1 million.
Bleeding hell, Billy, that's my best Crown Derby.
Have you got £1 million?
Well, I've got some left in the cellar, but most of it's tied up in this house and in Marion's clothes.
And don't forget those daughters of yours. They've spent a shed load living the high life.
What about that bar in Benidorm you bought? Can we sell that?
The one in Benidorm? No, I've got a better idea. Let's go over there and run it. I miss running my pub, and the taxman's welcome to this place.
Well, you're going to have to hurry. I don't know when this letter was written, but it says the taxman's coming today. He's going to be here at 11 o'clock.
That's only half an hour away. Right, you start packing the cases. Go and get Norm and tell him to help Billy load the gold in the living van.
And what are you going to do?
I've got to finish my manicure. Come on, love, get a move on. Don't forget these and this.
The gold's more important.
Well, these are just as important.
Dad, Billy's not helping.
Well, I've got to take the food. I might get hungry.
Oh, stop!
It's time to say goodbye to good old England.
I'm going to miss the Brimpton steam rally next week.
Yeah, don't worry, Billy. There'll be steam rallies in Spain. Do you know, all this time running the Missing Horseshoe, I never thought I'd be leaving as a tax criminal.
Well, now you'll have another bar to run. The agent says here it's family-orientated bar offering opportunities for further development.
Well, I'll probably need to change the menu.
That's the spirit. A few more of your special menus and we'll be known for the best food in Benidorm. Maybe I could go back to singing.
Maybe. There's one thing I'm going to insist on with this new menu.
And what's that?
I ain't doing no bloody salt-a potatoes.
Look, we're in France.
Billy, we've been in France since we got off the boat.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, didn't they ask to see your passport?
I ain't got a passport. I've never left the village. I'm hungry now. Any food in France?
Look at Billy. He doesn't speak a word of French, and he's got them all interested.
Maybe he'll speak some English. He's probably asking them if they've got any food.
Mum, Dad, I really need to go to the toilet.
Again, you only went before we left.
It was 2 days ago. I need to go really bad.
It's all that pop you drink.
Alcohol pop, more likely. Look, son, there's a shed over there. You won't be seen, and there's probably a bucket in it you can use. God.
Mum, Dad, I found this.
What have you got there?
There's a picture. It was in a shed. It was covered in
Shadow. Shadow. Yes, we know, Norm.
It was down behind some sacks.
Ooh, let's have a look at it then. I don't expect it's much of a picture if it's been dumped there for so long.
Oh my goodness, it's a Van Rouge.
Who's he then?
He was one of the French Impressionists. He was a friend of Matisse and Renoir. Gosh, it looks like... No, it can't be.
Can't be what?
Well, it was in the newspapers a few weeks ago. Someone broke into a gallery in Paris and stole the Van Rouge. It with his most famous paintings. If it's the one, everyone knows.
Well, I don't know.
Me neither.
Well, if it's the real thing, it could be worth a small fortune.
But what's it doing in the shed?
Well, perhaps it was there and the thief is keeping it safe and then they're going to come back for it later.
There was a rumour it was stolen to order by the Russian mafia. I think we should take it to the police.
Oh, if the Russian mafia, I don't want to be involved. Perhaps you take it back.
I'm not taking it back. I'm not sitting on a bucket with Russian mafia looking at me.
Don't worry, baby. There'll be no perverts looking at you in a shed on a bucket. We're not going to take it to the police. We're not going to take it back. We're going to take it to Benidorm. There'll be plenty of criminals over there that can help us sell that.
It could be worth millions.
You say that like it's a bad thing? Pounds or euros?
Either, both. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this as well, Mum. I never get to sit on the bucket.
Well, we need to get going. You'll have to ask Billy and see if he's got one in the van you can use.
Just out of interest, what's the name of the picture?
Well, never thought you knew. It was called The Lady with the Big Melons.
All the time, two desperate men were following them. The taxman never gives up. They came in search of paradise and found Benidorm.
This ain't right, Billy. This ain't the bar we bought. There must be something wrong with your sat-nav.
There's nothing wrong with my sat-nav. You said drive me to the Castle Michelle in Benidorm, and here we are. Do you think it serves food? I'm really hungry.
It's supposed to be, it says it here, a popular family-orientated bar offering further commercial development. And this place looks run down. Well, it looks like a brothel. And if the bar's not a brothel, that place over there certainly is.
I've never been in a brothel before, Mum.
And you're not going in one now either. You've got enough STDs. Norm, get back here.
What do you think those men over there are?
I think they're men trying to demand protection money. And it definitely ain't the town council welcoming us. They've got guns.
These are the men who can turn your throat to a crisp, your stomach to soup, and your knees to jelly.
Yummy, sounds good to me.
Boys and girls, this is the Russian mafia. The leader of the gang is Beefy Stroganoff. He's big, he's bad, and he's rather good looking in a strange sort of way. This is his girlfriend, Tatiana Turnover. She always has something on her mind, and it's always the same thing. This is Beefy's brother. This is Porky Stroganoff. He's slim. And this is their younger brother, Mushroom Stroganoff, known to you and me as Mushy. He's the vegetarian in the family. And then there's Grunt, short of words, but big on, well, big. Boys and girls, there could be trouble brewing in paradise. Across the road from La Casa Michel stands the happy hour. The happy hour is not what you expect in your average bar in Benidorm or anywhere else. Let's meet some of the ladies who work there. This is Fanny Funtime. She's in charge and she's a bit of a madam. Next to her is Touchy, and when the lights are off, she's really good looking. And this is Feely, who's getting on a bit in years and in experience. And finally, this is Tasty. Tasty is not what she seems, or who she seems. You've noticed that, haven't you, boys and girls? Do you remember I told you Inspector Card was an undercover policeman? Well, who do you think Tasty is, really?
My mum says this is a brothel. I've never been in a brothel.
I'm not surprised. You're far too young for my girls.
And this isn't a brothel, this is adult entertainment business.
And we cater for the more discerning customers.
No, I cater for the short-sighted ones.
I'm not short-sighted.
Well, you're no good to me.
I got some money. I could buy you a present.
You ain't giving me one, I cater for the intellectuals.
You better get back home to your mum and dad. I heard that Beefy Stroganoff's got a nasty streak in him. I seen him beating apple horse of his.
That one hasn't won any races.
Yes, that's the one. He was saying it to get its knees up, said it needed to be harder and go faster.
I've said that a few times.
It's simple. You no pay, you no open bar. That's blackmail!
It's for your protection.
We've got Billy, he's our protection.
Hey, me?
He's no protection. Not now, Tatiana. Can't you see this is business?
I got the business too, big boy.
Later, babushka. Now I have headache. I'm the boss. You understand me? Otherwise I get bumpy with you. He means rough.
Beefy can be very rough. I like it when you're rough, beefy boy.
Is one of you Baron Hardon of Hardon in perpetuity?
That's my husband.
I'm Benny Bedwarmer. I'm an inspector from Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs.
Oh, bleeding hell, they found us.
Hang about, I recognise you, Bunny Bedwarmer. You owe me money.
I've never met you before, madam.
No, not me. Online sex, you never paid the bill.
Brilliant, that's all we need. We've got the taxman chasing us, we've got a bar next to a brothel, we've got the Russian mafia after protection money, and the ladies of the Moral Crusade trying to shut us down before we've even started. If you want to find out what happens, come to the Christmas pantomime at the Three Horseshoes in Brimpton.
Bring food, lots of food. I'm always hungry around Christmas.